Good morning. Wednesday morning, November 10th. Man, I'm starting to get adjusted to the time change. The last few days, man, it's just my sleep's been off a little bit and you don't realize how much structured and having a routine and in your sleeping really is until there's a change. And man, that change the last few days, I'll be honest, it's been an adjust for me. I hadn't had the energy I usually have, so it's been a little bit of a challenge first of the week. But man, I feel tremendously better this morning, and it feels like I'm getting back to normal. I didn't try to wake up at an hour earlier this morning than I have been just because of the time change. So, um, anyways, I was looking a little pop up message here on the screen. I don't know what this thing is doing there, but I'm going to close it up. So I have an interesting, yesterday I was talking about how, powerful our belief is and talked about the placebo effect. And one of my racers that I work with, he shared a story with me last night. He sent it to me via text message. It was on a website. And I think I've heard this one a long time ago, but it was about a guy who was traveling across the country, and he was doing it by jumping on freight trains. So each time he would take one so far, and then he would jump on another one that would continue the journey down. Well, I guess he was jumping on one night, and it was dark, couldn't see, couldn't really tell what he was jumping into, but jumped in, shut the door. Well, he noticed when he shut the, or they, I guess he would have had to notice when he shut the door, it locked, and there wasn't no way from the inside to get it open. And it was actually a refrigerated car. So they said the temperature, I believe, was around 50 degrees, but he felt like it was a lot colder than that, like he was going to freeze to death. So he worked feverishly for hours trying to get out, bang on it, try to get somebody to know that he was inside. But the next morning, a maintenance guy had showed up to work on that rail car because it had an issue. It wasn't, it was supposed to be a car that was down to freezing temperature and keep stuff frozen, but it wasn't working properly, and the temperature had never dropped below 50 degrees. But this guy literally froze to death, or thought he froze to death, because he thought he was freezing to death. And that kind of goes along with what I was saying yesterday morning. Back in the Great Depression, there was actually people who died that didn't have no physical ailments just because of the state of their mind and what they thought was going on and how their world was coming to an end. And it really plays an effect. So I think we have to, in a sense, be guarded in what information we let in, and also be proactive in using the power of our mind. It's crazy. I think most of us only use a fraction. Even me, that I work on this stuff all the time. I think I'm still at the tip of the iceberg of what I'm capable of doing, and looking at things. I'm always looking to grow in that area. I just think it's fascinating. So, well, I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Hopefully, if the time change has affected your energy, hopefully you guys are making that transition as well. I felt tremendously better today. And I hope that gets better in the next day or two. Get back to full steam ahead. So you guys have a great Wednesday, and I will see you in the morning.